Hey guys, SirVern back here, and today I'm reviewing Spider-Man Miles Morales for the PS5. This is also on the PS4, but we're going to go over the same 5 categories I always do: graphics, performance, gameplay slash story, replayability, and then fun factor. Give each category a score from 1 to 10, average them up, and then talk about the game a little bit. Got my buddy Otis here to help. But anyway, we're going to start with graphics. So, graphics are just amazing in this game. It's really hard to just put into words, like the quality of the buildings, the character models, the suits that Spider-Man wears, everything, the water, the effects. Man, this game is top notch. For real, it's amazing what this company Insomniac does. It's just crazy. So graphics are a 10. If you've played the game, you'll know it's just this. I mean, it's got ray tracing. You'll hang on a window and you'll see the way light reflects realistically. Top notch. It's got a bunch of different graphical settings. You can do like performance, graphical fidelity, and push them as hard as the PS5 can go. Or you can do performance RT, performance ray tracing, which is what I played it on, which is I think is a happy medium, and it looks phenomenal. So awesome. Graphics 10. Performance is close to perfect. Although, and it was so close. So right now I've beat the game and I'm about 80% done with completing everything, like 100%ing the game. So I'm pretty close. And that's what I'm going through and doing now. But I had one crash, and a hard crash. That's never happened. I've played the first Spider-Man, never had an issue. Not sure what happened, but had a crash, so I gave it a 9.5. That's literally the only issue I've ever had. But it periodically saves automatically. You can do manual saves too. But got my buddy here with me. Sorry, he wants to be in the video. But anyway, graphics 10, performance 9.5. So they're it's fine, just fine. Anyway, gameplay slash story. So I'm gonna have a little more to say about this category than the rest, probably. But the gameplay is phenomenal, man. I played the first Spider-Man on PS4. Loved it, man. It's just crazy. The boss fights, the loop where you're stopping crime periodically. There's all kind of challenges around the city to complete. You'll be just flying by and a challenge will pop up for you to handle or try to compete or complete. And when I say compete, there's certain challenges that are like time-based. Like you try to get a certain time, and then you unlock these like coins for upgrades, like your equipment. So the gameplay loop, the fighting mechanics are just insane. It has finishing moves. It has all this just specials. It is awesome, man. The game is so much fun to play. It is the best Superman game. And when I say best, I mean also Spider-Man Remastered is just as good as this. But this game is awesome. It really is. Hey, but I might have to let you go for a second. Hang out over here. Sit. Anyway, so the gameplay is awesome. I always combine gameplay and story because those are the two most important aspects of a game. The gameplay to me is more important than the story a lot of times, but the story can also take charge and be the reason you play a game. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the story. Story in this, I wasn't expecting much because this is a much shorter Spider-Man game. Not exactly sure how long the first one was, but I want to say 25 to 30 hours, so it was a significant game. And this one is not long. I would venture to say if you just did the main story, 6 hours tops. It is not long at all, but it has a lot of content when it comes to, like, right here you'll see me find an underground cache, side missions, bases to clear out, sound profiles to go figure out, little puzzles. It has a whole lot. Crimes to stop, just the city to explore, unlocking new suits. It has a lot of content packed inside this little 6-hour package. But just keep that in mind. It is no 30-hour game like Spider-Man or Spider-Man Remastered on the PS5 is. I had to cut. But you got to keep in mind that when this came out, for I think it was $70, it came with Spider-Man Remastered and Miles Morales, which is an incredible deal. So, you know, you get the 30-hour game easy, Spider-Man Remastered, looking incredible, better than ever, along with this, which I've heard some people say, you know, this is 2 years old now. I had this, I got it a little after release on sale. But when this came out, you know, people were complaining that this is almost like DLC, and I've heard that a few times now. I disagree if it's not a full price game, you know, because it has a substantial amount of content in there. Like right now, I'm going for the platinum, so I've probably put 8 hours into it, and I'm like 80%. So I'm assuming it'll take me about 12 hours to platinum the game, like 100% the game. And that's still not a super long game, but it is a lot of fun the whole time. And I think you can get Spider-Man Miles Morales brand new, just Miles Morales. I know it's cheaper, but maybe for $40, and that's probably a reasonable new price point. And used, I'm sure you can get it even cheaper than that. So it's definitely worth like $20 used for sure. Um, but keep that in mind. But what is there of the story is interesting. I'm not going to spoil anything, but obviously there's a new Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Your normal Spider-Man's on vacation, and so you're learning your powers. It's funny. I'm going to go through some screenshots right now just to show you the beauty of this game. Man, it's beautiful, and you can see both Spider-Man sitting right there, talking, and just look at the detail, the reflections, the ray tracing is insane. But the story is good. What's there? It's cool. Him learning, kind of learning to be Spider-Man. He has these powers, like energy powers, which is new to him. It's amazing. So gameplay slash story, a 10 out of 10. Perfect. Replayability, this is pretty low because it's not a strategy game. Those are my favorite. Look at the character models. My goodness, look at it. It looks good. But replayability, I give a 4.5. It's respectable because it has a trophy that I love in it. Complete the game on New Game Plus. So it requires you to play the game through twice to get the platinum. I love this. So it doubles the time required to platinum. Now that I'm saying that, it's going to take me longer than 12 hours to platinum this. Maybe not. Somewhere around 12. But back to it. Replayability 4.5 because it has all these things to complete, suits to buy, like I mentioned. So respectable for how long the game is in the first place. So 4.5. And then fun factor, I'm going to change it. I'm going to say a 9. I had 8. I'm going to put 9. I had a lot of fun with this game. So let me average these up real quick and I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. I always forget to do that. But I'm going to give it an 8.6 out of 10. It's an amazing game. I wish I would have been reviewing games back when I reviewed the first one because I'm sure I would have given it that or even higher. And just some real quick notes. The stealth gameplay in this is so cool. I hope I show it. I love attacking bases, and there's a trophy to complete an entire base or defeat an entire base while not being seen. So do it all stealthy. It is so cool. Man, it's awesome. I love this game. Oh, and it's also during Christmas time, so there's lights. This would be an awesome Christmas game to play. Loved the game. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. I don't know why I waited so long to play it, but it's a great game all around. It's just I was on break, on vacation with school, and looked through my shortest games. I'm like, oh yeah, Miles Morales. I hadn't played it. Maybe I was just sick of Spider-Man at the time. I'd already played it. This is a side activity right here, a crime just going on, and here I am trying to stop it. I did not do good because this was like my first one doing it, but look at just the action, the detail. This game, PS5 is just knocking it out of the park. Spider-Man 2 is coming up, and I guess that also made me think to play this game, but I cannot wait for Spider-Man 2. When I first started this, I was like, I'm just going to play it because it's short. I don't think I'll platinum it, but I was having so much fun. After it, I was like, I'm definitely platinuming this game. Look at the action sequences. Man, this game is phenomenal. If you have not played a superhero game, play this one. If you love Spider-Man, play this one. This is worth buying a PS5 for. The remastered, the collection, the two combined that are $70. Those two are, that collection for $70 is worth buying a PS5 for. 100%. This game's great. Go buy it. It definitely gets my thumbs up. SirVern out.